Scott, let me know when you're starting the live stream.
He did.
Very good. My head is blocking where it says moving to live stream. There we go.
Oh, it's so wonderful to see everybody.
Relax.
So Shabbat Shalom, everybody. And for those watching on our live stream, we want to welcome you to the first ever Shabbat Light experience with Tzion. Today was absolutely magnificent. We had over 80 families that partook in a beautiful project where they came and they celebrated Shabbat by being given a gift bag with a Shabbat challah, Shabbat wine, Shabbat candles. We want to thank our entire committee, our membership committee, and the committee that was out there today with Rabbi Sussman and myself and Cantor Rubenstein. It was so heartwarming to feel all of you that were there with us. For those who couldn't make it, you are always here with us. It felt that our synagogue was full. And even though we're socially distanced from each other, the light of Shabbat stays with us and keeps us all connected. Before we light Shabbat candles, I just wanted to read a blessing before we do that. This blessing is in the very front of our Siddur for Kabbalat Shabbat. It is a magnificent blessing, and it's something that needs to be said on a Shabbat like this. An opening Shabbat blessing reads as follows. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for community and spirituality. May the door of this synagogue welcome all people who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, and hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy, enmity, and jealousy. May the door of this synagogue be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May the door of this synagogue be, for all who enter it, a doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. We often neglect that first page on our Siddur, but I felt that tonight it would be a very appropriate way to begin our prayer for Kabbalat Shabbat tonight. So the cantor has a very special melody that she's going to start with, and then we're going to light candles together, and then we're going to bless our children and grandchildren from afar, and then we're going to begin the Kabbalat Shabbat together.
So this is, it's actually called Light These Lights. This is a very beautiful song that was written by Debbie Friedman. And actually in the synagogue where I was in Florida, we sang this every week because we lit Shabbat candles during services. So it actually gives me a lot of nachas to sing it again. Personally, it was so wonderful to see all these beautiful faces in 3D as we passed by each other. It was really great. Thank you for joining us tonight. And here we go. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say amen.
Thank you, Cantor Rubenstein. So all of us now have our Shabbat candles ready. So if we can all partake in the Hadlik Ner Shel Shabbat as the cantor leads us in the blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Lehadlik להדליק נר, להדליק נר של שבת. Amen. For those of us who have children nearby or afar, there's a custom to bless them on Friday nights after we light candles. So for all of our sons, if you have a son nearby or afar, we're sending blessings to him. We pray, Yasimcha Elohim Ephraim v'chi Menashe. May God bless you like Ephraim and Menashe. For our girls, we pray, Yasimech Elohim Kisara Rivka Rachel v'Leah. May God bless you like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. And for all of our children, we give them the blessing of our people. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and protect you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. May the light of the world shine brightly for you, be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the light of the world with God's face be lifted up with all of us for much health, much strength, and community, because that's what Shabbat is all about. And together we say, Amen. If your children are nearby, you can give them a hug and a kiss. If they're further on Zoom, you can go ahead and blow them a kiss to wish them a Shabbat Shalom. We are now ready to begin Kabbalat Shabbat with an opening nigun. Brianna Kaplan is going to be leading us in Kabbalat Shabbat with lots of different music. We are going to be using our Kabbalat Shabbat Sidur, which looks like this, that we sent out several months ago. And so we're going to begin with Kabbalat Shabbat with a special nigun called the Kane Street Nigun. The author of the music is a gentleman by the name of Joey Weisenberg. And here it is, the Kane Street Nigun, as Brianna leads us.
So I wanted to share this nigun because it is the first nigun I ever learned at Camp Ramah, and I'm thinking of all of my past Hanifim that go to Camp Ramah with me, and I hope that we'll be able to sing together this summer at some point, but just know that I'm thinking about you all, and I can't wait until when we can get together again. So the nigun goes like this. Yanai nanai, 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 nanai. Let's try that. Yanai nanai, yanai nanai, yanai nanai, nanai nanai, yanai nanai, yanai nanai. Here's the second part. Second part.
We begin Kabbalat Shabbat as Brianna leads us in Shalom Aleichem. It's on page 4 in our Siddur. The custom is to welcome in the angels of peace at the very beginning of Shabbat. So just as we lit candles to start off Shabbat, we now welcome in our angels, our Malachei HaSharet of peace, page 4 in the Siddur. page number 4.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharei, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom Malachei Ashalom Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bachuni l'shalom Malachei Ashalom Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem l'shalom Malachei Ashalom Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
There's this idea of this special soul that we are blessed with every Sabbath, every Shabbat. That's, by the way, one of the reasons why we inhale spices at Havdalah, to hold on to that special soul, how precious it is every Shabbat. Also a reason why we have 2 chalot typically on Shabbat, which symbolize the neshama yetera, that additional soul that Shabbat speaks of. Yedid Nefesh, which is on page 5, talks about our beloved soul, or Yedid Nefesh, that we have on page number 5, as Brenda leads us, the music from Josh Warshofsky.
So this one also starts with the nigun. It's very catchy. I'll sing it once through, and then you can all sing with me. It goes like this. Yai nai nai, yai nai nai, yai nai yai, yai nai yai, yai nai nai yai, yai yai, yai nai nai, yai yai, yai nai yai, yai yai yai, yai nai nai yai, yai yai. One more time. Yai nai nai, yai yai yai. Yedid nefesh avhara chaman meshochav el retzonach yarutz avdav kemo yav yishtachabe el mul hadarach Ye'avo yedidutach minofetzu lechotam. Yai nai nai, yai yai, yai nai nai, yai yai yai, yai nai nai yai, yai yai, yai nai nai, yai yai, yai yai yai, yai yai yai, yai nai nai yai, yai yai. Let's get to the bottom. Higalena, ufros havivalai etzu kad shelomach ta'ir eretz mikvodach nagila v'nismech habach, v'nismech habach. le'olam. Yai nai nai, yai yai yai, yai nai yai, yai yai yai, yai nai nai yai, yai yai, yai nai nai, yai yai yai, yai nai yai, yai yai yai, yai nai nai yai, yai yai. One more time, yai nai nai, yai yai yai, yai yai yai, yai yai yai, ay 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 ay.
There are several poems, several psalms that we recite each and every Kabbalat Shabbat, Lechuna Ranana, which asks of us to sing with joy. This is amazing, this technology that we have to be able to be together should put a smile on everybody's faces. I am just smiling, looking at our chat on the right-hand side of Zoom, seeing everybody wishing each other a Shabbat Shalom. This is what life is about. This is what family is supposed to be. This is who Or Tzion is. So I want to just thank, and I'm just watching and getting distracted about all of these Shabbat good feelings. I feel like I'm back at camp and everyone's giving each other a Shabbatogram, which is just an amazing, amazing, amazing feeling. So we're going to begin with Lechuna Ranana Kabbalat Shabbat on page 8, Kabbalat Shabbat.
Lechuna Ranana Ladonai Naria Letzurishenu Nekadma Fana Betoda Bismirot Naria lo yaina nai nai yaina yaina nai yai yaina nai nai yaina yaina nai 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 yaina nai nai yaina yaina nai 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 yaina nai yai 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 nai 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 Arba'im Shana Akud Bedor Vamoram Am Toele Vavhen Vehen Lo Yadu Derachai Asher Nishbati Be'api Im Yevaun El Menuchati Yaina nai nai yaina Yaina nai yai yai Yaina nai nai yaina Yaina nai 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 Yaina nai nai yaina Yaina nai 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 Yaina nai nai yaina Yaina nai 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 nai
Again, that melody of Lechuna Ranana from Joey Weisenberg. We turn to Shir L'Adonai, Psalm number 96 on page 10 as we sing unto God a new song. And isn't it true that we are singing new music these days through new technology, yet the words still are part of our tradition. They always will be part of our tradition, specifically in the Shabbat Sidur. Shir L'Adonai, the melody from Shlomo Carlebach, page 10.
Yaina
We continue with Psalm 99, Romamu Adonai Eloheinu. I know we all know this. Please sing along with us, sing along with Bree. The melody from Craig Taubman, another modern musician. I guess maybe not so modern anymore, but still a modern Jewish musician compared to the fact that Judaism has been around for thousands of years. Romamu, page 13, as we come together and we sing Psalm 99. I just have to say, and I want to thank right now, just for a moment, Scott Wiggin, who coordinates all of our technology and is always working with us to make sure that we have all of these Zoom services flow so beautifully. Scott informed me that we have 48 devices on Zoom right now. And if you multiply that by the families and children and grandchildren, we also have 28 that are watching via live stream tonight. So that is, what is that? 76 different devices, probably several hundred people. What a beautiful way to celebrate Shabbat here at Congregation Or Tzion. We continue with the Psalm for the Sabbath, the Seven Voices of God, Mizmor LeDavid, pages 14 and 15 in our Siddur. If it is your custom to stand for this, feel free to do so. If not, please sit in front of the screen and enjoy each other's company. Mizmor LeDavid, pages 14 and 15.
ay, 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 kol Adonai, behadar, kol Adonai, shover aradim, vayishaber Adonai, et arzei avanon, vayarkidem, kemo egel, Lebanon, Mesirion, Kemo ve'in re'enim, ay, 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 kol Adonai, chotev lavotesh, kol Adonai, yachil midbar, yachil Adonai, midbar kadesh, kol Adonai, echol elai alot, vayechesod, ye'arot, ubehechalot, kulo omer kavod, ay, 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 Adonai, lama vuyashav vayishev Adonai, melech leolam, Adonai yod le'amo yiten, Adonai yevarech et amo b'shalom, yai, nai, 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 yai, 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 nai, 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 yai, ay, 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 ya, nai, 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 ya, nai, 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 ya, nai, nai, ya, nai, 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 ya, nai, ya, nai, nai, ya, nai, ya, nai, ya, nai, ya, nai, ya, nai, ya, nai, 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 yai, nai, 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 nai.
We welcome in the Sabbath Bride with the music of Lecha Dodi. The composer is the last name of Sandler. We'll do the first 3 verses together, and then we'll move to the last 2 verses of Lecha Dodi. The beginning of Lecha Dodi is on page 17 and 18, if you have the Siddur, and then pages 21 and 22. Lecha Dodi.
So this one also starts with a nigun. So I will sing the nigun one. It's very catchy. And then we can all sing together. It'll be great. It goes like this. Hum diddy ya na 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 na. Hum diddy ya na 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 na. Hum diddy ya na 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 na. Hum diddy ya na 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 na. Hum diddy ya na 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 na. Hum diddy ya na 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 na. Hum diddy ya na 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 na. Hum diddy ya na 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 na. Lecha Dodi Likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ישמעו לשם ותפארת ולתפילה, לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו בנחת, כי היא מקור הברכה, בראש מקדם נצוחה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה, לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה. מקדש מלך עיר מלוכה, ומצאי מתוך ההפכה, רב לך שבט בעמק הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייך חמדה, לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי Uri, Kiva Ore, Kumi Ori, Uri, Uri, Shir Daberi, Kevod Adonai, Allah Yitneba, Lecha Dodi, Lika Kala, Penei Shabbat, Lecha Bela, Lecha Dodi, Lika Kala, Penei Shabbat, Lecha Bela. Yaminu smoti froti ve'et Adonai tariti al yadish ben parti ben ismecha ben agila lecha dodi lika kala ben et shabbat lekabela lecha dodi lika kala ben et shabbat lekabela. Oi veshalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvetzola tochenu ne'am segula oi chala boi chala lecha dodi lika kala penei shabbat lekabela lecha dodi lika kala penei shabbat lekabela Hamiria yana na 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 Hamiria yana na 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 Hamiria yana na 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 Hamiria yana na 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 Hamiria yana na 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 Hamiria yana na 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 Hamiria yana na 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 Hamiria yana na na na.
We are going to conclude Kabbalat Shabbat. Thank you, Brianna, for your beautiful voice. One more psalm, Psalm 93. Adonai Malach Geul Lavesh, Lavesh Adonai Oz Hitazar. God reigns clothed with majesty. Creation has clothed godliness with strength. The music, again, is Shlomo Karlbach, Adonai Malach.
Adonai Malach, Geul Lavesh, Lavesh Adonai, Oz Hitazar, Avtikon, Tevel Baltimon, Nachon Kisecha me'az me'olam atai, Nasu ne'arot Adonai, Nasu ne'arot kolam, Yisu ne'arot och yam, mikolot mayim rabim adirim, mishpereyam adir b'marom Adonai eidotecha nenu mehod lebeitcha navakodesh Adonai leorech yamim yana na 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 yana na 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 yana na 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 yana na 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 na.
As we conclude Kabbalat Shabbat, mourners Kaddish, those who wish to stand and rise in their homes to recite the memorial prayer for loved ones, pages 25, 26. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divra kirute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Lalmei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal Shmei Dekudsha Brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Shabbat shalom, my friends. I want to do something a little bit different tonight before Baruch Hu. In the Broadway show and film that we all know so well, Fiddler on the Roof, Tevye and Golden, their family, come together for that musical piece called the Sabbath Prayer. And although the music is going in the background and they begin to light their Sabbath candles, the scene is quiet. The music is powerful. The moment is surreal. We all have our Shabbat candles in the background, behind us, next to us, in front of us. I want us to take a moment to think about what is our Sabbath prayer. What is our hope for this Shabbat? What is our hope for this week and for the weeks ahead? I want us to take a moment of quiet, a moment of reflection, a moment of appreciation, a moment of healing, a moment of optimism, a moment for ourselves, to think about and to look at our Sabbath candles. What is it that is our Sabbath prayer? What is it that is most meaningful to us at this time? Let's just take a moment for personal prayer. And my friends, to that blessing, we say, Amen. Cantor Rubenstein leads us in the Marif service, which you can find the Baruch Hu on page 28 in our Siddur, the words of the Baruch Hu, page 28.
Ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed
Author of day and night, ruling light away from darkness and darkness from light. Your godly gifts cause day to pass and night to arrive, separating day from night. You are our God of hosts. May your living and eternal divine presence be with us always to the end of time. Blessed are you, our God, who brings on the evening. The cantor concludes with the blessing, Ma'ariv Aravi.
Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uben laila, Adonai tzvahot shemo, El chai v'kayam, tamim l'chaleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv Aravi.
Avat Olam, the blessing before the Shema, on page 30.
It's been so long since I've played guitar. It feels really good. Thanks for indulging. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael amcha avta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu V'shofmeinu u'kumeinu Nasiach lechu יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
Amen.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
My friends, we conclude the Shema to ourselves, the middle of page 32 to the middle of page 35, the second and third paragraphs of the Shema to ourselves.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We continue with our blessing of thanksgiving, the words of Mi Chamocha. You can find them at the top of page 37. If you have the Siddur with us, Mi Chamocha, as the cantor leads us, page 37 in our Siddur.
Ya la la ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osef eleh, Nora tehilot osef eleh. Malchutecha la'uvanecha, bokei hayam לפני משה ומרים. זה אלי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך, אדוני ימלוך, לעולם ועד. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
Our personal prayer for peace evolves into a communal prayer for peace called the Hashkivenu that we recite each and every evening. O God, our guardian and our helper, our gracious and merciful sovereign, give us refuge in the shadow of your godly wings. Guard our coming and our going, that now and always we have life, peace, blessing, and health. Blessed is our God, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all of the Jewish people, and over humanity, certainly in these days of ours. And we say, Amen. We continue with the words of Vishamru as the cantor leads us. Page 40, if it's your custom to stand, please feel free to do so. Page 40, the words of Vishamru.
That. I expect hearty dancing as well.
Let's do it.
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. Nice. La'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. La'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorot haberit olam. Ki sheshet yamim, Asa Adonai et hashamayim et haaretz veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorot haberit olam. Ubayom hashvi'i Shabbat vaynafash, Shabbat vaynafash, Shabbat vaynafash. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorot haberit olam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorot haberit olam. Nice moves, guys.
Cantor continues with Chatzi Kaddish, the introduction to our private prayer tonight, the Amidah, page 41, Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitkada ve'yitkadash shemei Rabba.
Amen.
V'hamad kidutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayei techol beit Yisrael. B'gala u'bizman karim v'yimeru. Amen. Yeshmei Rabba mevarach. Le'alam ulam be'omaya yitbarach. Yitbarach ve'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitrama ve'yitnaseh ve'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yit'alav shmei dekudsha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amira me'alma v'imru Amen.
Our private Amidah, the blessings in our Siddur, the 7 blessings, pages 43 through 56. Also the opportunity maybe to revisit the prayer that we focused on between Kabbalat Shabbat and Mariv, our own personal Sabbath prayer. Whatever your heart moves you to do, just take a few moments for yourself, and then we will conclude our service together.
Learn how to give. Learn how to give. Open my soul, every blessing reminds me your love will find me. Your love will find me. Petach, petach, livi, betoratecha, u'mitzvotecha, tach, tach, livi, tirdof nafshi, tirdof nafshi.
What beautiful music we have tonight on this Kabbalat Shabbat and Erev Shabbat. Thank you, Cantor, for that beautiful meditation following the Amidah. We continue with Kaddish Shalem on page 60, and then our prayer for healing for those who are ill on page 62. Page 60, Kaddish Shalem.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba, ve'alma divra kidutei v'yamech malchutei b'chayechon v'mechon u'chai l'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala b'zman kariv v'imru, amen yeshmei rabba mevarach, ve'alam ulam me'amaya, yitbarach. Yitbarach v'ishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei kudsha, v'yichu Leila minko berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nachamata damiran mi'ama v'imru Amen Titkabal soton v'hutehon necho Yisrael kodam abuhon v'yishmaya v'imru Amen Yehi shlom araba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imeru Amen Ohoseh shalom b'mromav Uyaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru Amen.
Our prayer for healing as we think about those who are close to us, who are ill, those that are further away from us, who are sick. We pray for healing of body and the renewal of spirit. Our Misha Berach Avotenu, page 62.
Misha Berach Avotenu, Bekor HaBracha Leimotenu, may the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishebeirah imotenu bekor habracha avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
The reminder of making the world a better place, the central prayer during the High Holy Days that we recite each and every prayer service, the Aleinu, page 63 and 64 in our Siddur, the words of Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, latet kedula liyotzeh breshit, shelo asanu ki goyei velo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
In memory of loved ones this Shabbat, the yard sites from the 22nd to the 20th of Iyar, we recall with love and affection the souls of Israel Zweig, Mikkel Kerner, Milton Cooperman, Bernard Hers, Lori Martin, George Wallace, Blanche Weindruck, David Skybell, Sally Kaplan, Ann Botnick, Robert Golub, Terrence Moriarty, and Leo Levy. Those who wish to recite Mourner's Kaddish, pages 66 and 67. Vit Gadal, Vit Gadash, Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma, Divra, Kirute, V'amlich Malchute, V'chayechon, Uvyamechon, Uvchaye, Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'gala, Vizman Kari, V'imru, Amen, Yehei Shmei Rabbah, Mevarach, Le'olam, Lalmei Almaya, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitba'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shmei Dekudsha, Brechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. On behalf of all of us, our membership committee and our Shabbat Light committee, it has been such a delight, get it? Such a delight, haha, to, yes, thanks Linda for the thumbs up on that, somebody got it. It's been such a delight to share in this beautiful, beautiful Shabbat. Just from the afternoon and seeing so many smiley faces to all of the preparation that went into that. So to our committee, we are eternally blessed and grateful. So thank you for that opportunity. Don't forget that you have a challah, so to use that on Shabbat, to use your grape juice for Kiddush, which we'll do in just a moment. Just a few brief announcements. Mitch flagged me if I'm missing anything, okay? So here's what I have on the announcements. Tomorrow morning, we have services at 9:30. We actually have a wide variety of celebrations tomorrow. We have several B'nai Mitzvah anniversaries. And ahead of time, I just want to thank Steve Schlosser, Audrey Feldman, Stephanie Jacobson, Helen Locke, Mitch and Allison Ross, and Sammy Schwartz for reading Torah tomorrow ahead of time. And also to Michael Tarnow on the occasion of his bar mitzvah anniversary. Thank you for reciting the Haftarah. That's tomorrow. I wanted to remind our young adults in grades 2nd through 6th grade that after our service tomorrow, we have a youth service that's around 11:30 in the morning on the same Zoom link that you have been sent in the e-bulletin. So please click there and there'll be an interactive service. There'll be a lot of fun at 11:30 tomorrow, led by Rabbi Zeri Sussman, along with Cantor Rubenstein and myself. So that is tomorrow at 11:30 after our regular Shabbat morning service. Our congregational meeting is on Sunday, May 17th at 4:00 p.m. via otaz.org/annual. You can get all of that information on our website, and it was also in the e-bulletin as well. Finally, on May 22nd, we have a challah bake at noon. Brianna Kaplan will be leading that challah bake. That is May 22nd at 12 noon. Will be a lot of fun. We have lots of classes during the week. Cantor teaches on Wednesdays. I teach on Thursdays. And I do a meditation on Tuesdays. There's just a lot going on. We have Shavuot programming coming up. We have Young Family Havdalah programming coming up. Just a lot of different things to take advantage of here at Tzion. I don't know if I'm missing anything or not, but I tried to cover as much as I could possibly. So there's something for everybody. Mitch is giving me the thumbs up. So we're good to go. Lastly, we're going to make Kiddush together. So if you have a Kiddush cup, so many great programs coming up. Oh, got it, Allison. Yes, that's right. So we're going to make Kiddush over our Kiddush cup. And then, Brianna, you want to end with the Nigun that we started with? That would be a nice thing to do as well. All right, so I'll make Kiddush. I have my Kiddush cup. If you have a Kiddush cup, please hold it up so you can join me in the blessing. And then for the end, we can unmute everybody, Scott, okay? Right after Kiddush and Hamotzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, bodei padi hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshon b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, b'shabbat kodsho b'aval ratzon inchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodshecha, ve'aval ratzon, hinachaltadu, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. Before Hamotzi, over the Shabbat Challah, I was reminded just to thank our anonymous donor for making this possible. The greatest gift of tzedakah that we can give is to give anonymously. And so we want to thank that individuals for helping to make the Shabbat Light program possible. We are very grateful, and for those kinds of gifts, they make these things happen. So again, thank you to our anonymous donor for our Shabbat Light program. Everyone got their challah ready to go? Okay, here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Let's close with Avon and Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and let's go with that nigun.
Is it a child or is it?
Muted, so.
Bottoms up.
No, you're not. You're gonna sing.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Simon, say Shabbat
Nice to
shalom.
see everyone.
Simon,
Awesome to see
Shabbat
everybody.
Very good.
Bye.
L'chaim.